So now, before we get to setting up the material, I'm gonna delete the sphere, the sphere reflection captures. You don't need to do that, but I did. I realized that on our previous part, when I was setting up the RVTs, which is the trickiest part, right? I went into height and I clicked into set bounds, and it only worked after I clicked set bounds. So usually, these RVTs can be pretty tricky. Sometimes they don't work how they're supposed to. So if you did everything correctly, like I did, and it still doesn't work, just go into landscape sculpting and just sculpt a bit. And then after you sculpt a bit, go back to both of them and set bounds again. So that you see, like it always updates the height texture. Like if you go back, paint it a bit, like sculpt it a bit, and you go to height, you look at it and you set bounds. Well, it didn't change this time because it was probably already synchronized. But do like check that out. Check this out, right? This is the trickiest part. So don't be I don't know, let down if it doesn't work right away. These RVTs are a bit complicated. As you see, like you need to create these two files in here in the outliner. Then you need to go over to your scene and add the two volumes. And then you need to go into each volume and assign the file. And then after you do both of these, you need to create a landscape. And then you go to the landscape and you add the two files. And then you create a material for it. Material that in itself will have the virtual texture output, and after saving it and stuff, you still have to go back, sculpt it, and set bounds. So if you do that, it is probably going to work, but if it does not, you can always contact me and I will help you and walk you through it, alright?